what is going on, YouTube? It is your boy, Double A 9 Skills, and welcome back to the career mode. But the West Ham career mode, the Hammers career mode. And you're probably like, wait, what? Where did this come from? I thought you were rebuilding Wolves. I started reading the comments down below. I started to see what you guys wanted. A lot of people wanted me to rebuild AC Milan. A lot of people wanted Inter Milan. A lot of people wanted Spurs. A lot of people wanted a lot of great teams. And my voice is going now, so I apologize for that. And I thought to myself, you know, a lot of people want me to go to the second division and take over Leeds. A lot of people want me to do a lot of cool things. I saw a few people say take teams under the 10 spots, under the 7 spots, and do something with them. And I thought to myself, you know, about 4 years ago, I did a West Ham career mode. And it was a fun career mode. It wasn't bad at all, man. An OG, you have to be an OG to remember that career mode. And I thought to myself, it would be great if we took a team like West Ham, a team that just got the brand new stadium recently, a team that has a decent squad but nothing really crazy, a team that really wants to make a step in the right direction, but so many things has gone wrong for them, you know, and they haven't been able to take that step. So I said that's a good career mode. And more importantly, the best part about it, and a lot of y'all might not like the fact I did this, some of y'all might, I went ahead and put West Ham in the Europa League. The reason I put West Ham in the Europa League is for the simple fact that I want to be able to compete in the Europa League. I said I want to take a team that was in the Europa League for the first season, the second, hopefully compete in the league, and then hopefully go into the Champions League the second season and beast in the Champions League with some team. And I decided, you know, West Ham is going to be that team. I'm going to put West Ham in the Europa League. I'm going to go ahead and build West Ham the first season, hopefully do well in the Europa League, hopefully get Champions League football throughout the season, and go into the Champions League much better. Now, to make this a little bit more difficult, I will not play every single game. The reason for this is this. You guys know from watching my channel that if we play every single game, we're most likely going to win the league. No matter if we play with sliders on or off, which we usually play with them on to make it more difficult, we just seem to dominate no matter what and win the league no matter what. We've never came in second place. So what I'm going to do is simulate a lot of games. I'm going to play all of the big games: Manchester United, Man City, Liverpool, Everton, Arsenal. I probably missed some there if I did. Chelsea, you know, if I missed any of the bigs, you guys know who the bigs are. I ain't got to tell y'all. I'm going to simulate the other games and let EA kind of determine our future. I'm going to play the Europa League. Hopefully try to win the Europa League and go from there. But again, we got to stay in Champions League positions. If we're not in Champions League positions, then I will take over at any point in the season and make sure that we are in Champions League positions for the upcoming season. With that being said, we have our work cut out. Can we stop for a second and say, yo, if you guys think this is a good idea, if you guys are excited for this, please smash that big old thumbs up. I wanted to bring a career mode to the channel that a lot of people can get behind, a lot of people can enjoy. We did great things with Ajax. The problem is we did everything with Ajax. A team like West Ham, it's a team that, let's be honest, they weren't even Europa League football. I cheated to get them into Europa League football. I just thought 3 seasons would be a bit too much. Season 1, getting Europa League football, which will probably end up getting just Champions League football off the jump. That's why I didn't want to do that. We get Champions League football that season. The second season, we go directly into the Champions League. I would rather go directly into the Europa League, try to win the Europa League, and then advance into the Champions League season 2. I look at this team and I say, man, where do we begin? Well, we can begin in a couple different areas. First of all, the striker, I love him. I like him. I actually really think this is a great striker and a striker I can get behind. Do we need another one? Of course. He's 29 years old. He has flair on him. He has technical dribbler. He looks pretty good. You know, I see Felipe Anderson on the left, and I think to myself, finesse shot, flair, long shot, and speed dribbler. Things look good for the 25-year-old Brazilian. Definitely one of the top players here at this club. Brand new stadium, which is pretty amazing. We got Agbana, and I don't know. First of all, I can't believe he's 30 years old already. Can we stop for a second and say, wow? You know what I'm saying? That's pretty impressive that he's 30 years old already. So we have that man, you know, here. And we have Antonio, who's another great player. But I look at this club and I think to myself, listen, I look at this club and I say, listen, it's only right. What's up, Chicharito? Lanzani on the bench as well. Andy Carroll, probably somebody that we can sell. Wilshere's on loan over here, probably somebody we can do something with. I look at this club and I tell you something that a lot of y'all might be like, wait, what? I don't understand. So, I mean, you're gonna understand it, but I want Ajax players here. I just finished the Ajax career mode. You guys know how fun that career mode was to me. You guys know that I love that career mode and I wanted to continue that career mode. I just didn't really see a point in why to continue it. So with that being said, I want to go over to Ajax and try to get a couple players. Usually when a manager, for example, when Mourinho left Porto, he took Ricardo Carvalho with him. He took Pau Freire, was it like Pau Freire or something, Ferreira or something like that? I forget what his name was. Who else did he take? Well, I think he took Deco with him as well. So it happens often, you know, it happens often. So for me, I want to head over to Ajax, and since I just managed them, since we just went to glory with them, I want to maybe steal a couple players, but none of their big players, right? None of their players that, you know, people are gonna freak out about. For example, I would love to bring in, first of all, I would love to bring in somebody like, if I could bring one player from this team, who would it be? Dolberg was amazing. Dolberg was amazing. He actually really was amazing. He really was amazing. I think to myself, who would I bring in? The center back I liked the most here was definitely Alvarez, but we signed Alvarez, the young Mexican, did we? The goalkeeper wouldn't be a bad shout. You know what? To be honest, I don't know who I would bring with me. I think the only guy I would bring with me is possibly Dolberg. I liked him a lot, man. He was definitely a very, very fun player to play with. So I would love to bring Dolberg over to the club. Maybe that takes place, maybe it doesn't. So that's where I'm at right now. We have a lot of work to do here at this club. As you guys can see, I think we need to beef up this midfield. I really like Rice. I like what Rice brings to the table at the age of 19. Love what he brings to the table. Age of 30, we got a right mid in that spot. Yeah, you know what I mean? We got Noble at 31. Very, very old team, man. A very, very old team. We got to fix this. We got to fix this. We got to fix it very quickly. A couple players going to be leaving so we can pick up some money. Andy Carroll's going to be one of them. Club legend, club whatever, don't care. We got to make moves that are going to make it right for us to win games. We have Winston Reed here. Good player. We're keeping him. We're definitely keeping him. Zabaleta, very old, but we might end up rocking out with him. Our goalkeeper, decent keeper, but also 33 years old. Another one at 31 years old. Guys, this team is too old. This is what I'm saying. We got our work cut out, boys. We do have a good young French center back here. All right, we have a good young Isa, 77 overall at 21 years old. I like what I'm seeing there. Agbana, we can rock with him even though he's old. 26-year-old here from Paraguay. That's not too bad. Very good left back. All right, we got a good left back here. Not bad at all. 28 years old, kind of up there in age. Another backup left back. That's 24. That's decent. Another CDM that we can rock out with. All right. Rice, good player. Sanchez, good player. Bit old, but a good player. Right mid, pretty young. Let's go ahead and give him some playing time somewhere else. Add to the loan list. Another old player here. Could play CM, could play right wing, but he is 30. Rotational player. Probably going to add him up to the market. Another right mid here. Young Portuguese man. Probably going to go ahead and... I can't block it. I would say let him go on loan, but I guess I can't do that. Another old player that I'm going to probably... go ahead and list up. Maybe we sell him. Important player here that is on loan, I believe, or do we own him now? I'm not 100% sure on that one. We scroll down some more. A lot of players out on loan. Let's check you on loan. Check this guy out here, man. Hold on now. My man Fernandez plays for Florentina. He's on loan, 21 years young, 22 years young, and it's 71 overall. Why is he on loan? Looks like somebody that could be very interesting to play with. Nasri at the age of 31. We're going to keep Sammy Nasri. We could do bits with him. Lanzini, good player. Like that a lot. Definitely a great player. Striker right here, youngster. Go ahead and put him on loan. Perez. Can't go nowhere. Andy Carroll is going somewhere. We are selling probably big boy Andy Carroll. This is my striker. I like that. Antonio, again, he could play striker as well. Martinez is out on loan already. Another guy on loan. Ladies and gentlemen, get up in the comments down below and let me know who you want me to bring in. Let me know who you want me to sign. Let me know how we make this team better. Left back is, right back is a need. Midfield is a need. Every position is a need. Every position's a need. I look at this team and I see so many holes. I see so many gaps and I don't actually know where to begin. I do not know where to begin. That's a bit disappointing, man. Not knowing where to begin is a pretty big disappointment. And you probably gonna laugh at me, but I honestly do not know where to begin with this team. Again, center backs, left wings, right wings, strikers. We need a lot, man. My boy Tammy, you know, my boy Tammy might be I might have to go snatch this guy. You know, I think that's something that we might have to do. We might have to go snatch this guy, man. Again, I know I don't know. Maybe some of y'all agree with me on this move. Maybe some of y'all don't. If I can, I want to go. This player is currently on loan. That feels bad, man. That feels bad, man. Dolberg, let's go. Let's bring in Dolberg. I should have scouted him first, to be honest with you. I probably really should have scouted him. I probably should have scouted him first. How much do you guys think a Dolberg would go for at the age of 20? Do I have a player I could swap? Hey, you want Andy Carroll? Y'all want Andy Carroll? And 15 million? How about in 7? Andy Carroll in 7. Andy Carroll, 8 million. And a big sell on. You know what? I kind of want to walk away from this. I kind of want to walk away. I don't want to give up Andy Carroll. I kind of want to walk away and come back and negotiate later. I don't want to give up Andy Carroll at this point. I probably could make more on Andy Carroll and then come back and buy Dolberg for nothing. So I don't want to make that move as of yet. I kind of want to figure out what we should do, though. Okay, so here we go. Obviously, Europa League, whatever, shirt sales are important to them, important information about the market. We know all about that already. The vision in the club as a business person, boom, 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 shut up. I'm winning leagues, man. I'm winning leagues. You guys don't have to tell me nothing else. I'm going to win this league. First work of business is James Maddison. I want him. I want James Maddison from Leicester City. His release clause is 35 million. I want him. Another guy I want. And this is the one guy that I almost forgot about. Remember I said in the Ajax career mode I would bring one guy with me? And who would it be? It'd actually be the guy I signed from Liverpool. And I'm going to sign him again. This was the best player in the career mode. In the Ajax career mode. This was by far one of my funnest players to ever play with. That guy was unbelievably great. I loved everything about him when I played with him. So I want to bring him to West Ham, and I really want to rotate the team around my man Woodburn, I believe his name is. He was incredible for us, bros. I absolutely had a blast playing. He's probably one of the funnest, youngest players I've ever played with in all of career modes. And I'm not even joking when I tell you this. I'm being 100% honest with you. FC Porto versus West Ham in a little bit of the preseason action. We'll see how this all plays out. West Ham taking on FC Porto. FC Porto with Marega, Brahimi, you know what I'm saying, Herrera and Torres. A really, really good team. But we come out with Zabaleta, old school legend, you know what I'm saying, scoring right there. But Brahimi comes right back down the field, 27 minutes in and scores for FC Porto, the Portuguese Giants. Antonio comes down the field for West Ham, hits the back of the net. Antonio hits one, Zabaleta hits another, but Brahimi misses a penalty. And at this point, we're getting very, very close to picking up 3 points in preseason. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We take on some Portuguese Giants. We knock them off 2-1 with Antonio and Zabaleta's goals. And that feels really good, man. Really, really proud of the squad right there, man. Well done to get those points. Let's go ahead and simulate a little bit further, because right now what I'm trying to do is get to the point where I can see how much for Woodburn. They come in for Andy Carroll. Les, please sit down in my office. Let's discuss this. Never really gave Andy Carroll a try, but not really interested in giving Andy Carroll a try at this point. I'd rather just get a little bit of money and walk away from the 29-year-olds. Let's go ahead at 11 million, see what they say here. They are stuck at 8.7. If I can get 10, we run away from this. Very happy. Heads held high? No. $9.6. We got to clean out some of this payroll, man. Okay, they're not happy with Andy Carroll at 9.6. They walk away. The Frenchmen don't want him. And we'll say, hey, look, man. Look, I feel like we stuck to our guns. We don't want to let players walk away for no reason. But at the same time, we want to sell players as well, right? So we got a lot of players to still get in this lineup. This is not going to be my starting 11. Real Betis, Spanish team, loses the player instantly a couple minutes into the game. Antonio comes down and scores. So Antonio's in a great form. 2 games in preseason, 2 goals. Definitely showing me this summer that he deserves to be in the starting 11. So definitely very, very, very interesting. Something I'm definitely keeping an eye on. A win here right now will allow us to get out of, well, we tied, so that's not going to work out. But I would have said we would have won the group in preseason. And we are going to win the group in preseason. Felipe Anderson, the Brazilian stud, comes in the 85th minute, gives us the goal that gets us out of the group pretty much. All right, AC Milan is up next, but now we can go ahead and do what we came to do, right? Loan deal here for a young player. It's from Stoke City. I'm going to let this happen, man. Let the man go on loan for a little bit, get some wages back. I'm going to clear up 14,000 wages right there, which in my opinion is a lot at this point in the season. And now we'll go ahead and play around with, we're going to have to use the academy once again. Academy's going to have to be something that we rock out with, that's for sure. But let's go ahead and go to the hub and bring in Woodburn. Woodburn is a great English star, in my opinion. I had a lot of fun with him, like I said. 2 million. Say no more, man. Klopp, come sit down with me. I know what I'm getting out of this, man. I know a lot of y'all probably think I'm crazy, but I know what I played with Ben Woodburn. He was crazy. He was crazy good for me, man. He was something insane for me in that Ajax career. When I offered 2 mil, they come back and say 2.6 and say no more. 2.6 for Woodburn, who was an unbelievable player. And I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. Y'all won't believe me when I say this, but I'm going to build the team around him because he's that good. He's that good. He's that good, man. He's that good. Signing a young English superstar, in my opinion. This kid is great. Let's go ahead and make sure we sign him up. I'll take care of all this myself, give him nice wages, make sure he's a rotational player, even though he's going to be an important player. I promise you when I say that. We'll call him a rotational player. What do they say to that? Is he happy? That's great. That's what he was hoping for. We'll take it. Wages, I want to give you a 5-year deal, buddy. No release clause neither. No, this guy was great, man. Ajax career mode, boys. I accept no release clause. I'm happy with it. And wages now. What are we at, boys? I'm going to offer him like 16. Cheeky little sign-on bonus. Nothing too crazy. Let's get the deal done, man. Let's go, Woodburn. You go with that. I know you are. Done. Fair offer. Done. We just got a stud for nothing. Madison. Could play Cam or he could play left mid. I want Madison, bro. I want him at the club, man. I feel like Madison and Woodburn, an English midfield. It's something I kind of want, man. And I'm gonna go out there and the team will not sell the player. You have to buy his release clause. Wow. This is either going to be the craziest start to the West Ham career mode or the best start you've ever seen in the West Ham career mode. But ladies and gentlemen, for $35 million, James Madison will be leaving Leicester City. And join West Ham. The English star is going to be on his way to the Hammers. I want an English midfield, man. I told you guys I felt that the midfield was the weakest part. Guys, you guys can now control the rest. We still have a lot of money left over. We still have a lot of players to sell. So none of y'all fear that. No release clause. You tell me your wages, bro, please. $75 million still left over. Deal gets done. Fair offer. Hopefully I didn't overpay, ladies and gentlemen. Madison and Woodburn is our new midfield. We're not going to play in this formation. I promise you that. Madison comes in at a 78 overall. I just paid a lot. Listen, you ain't telling me nothing, man. I paid a lot. I know that. Boom. He's going to slot right in here somewhere. I'm not going to play this formation. I promise you that. My man Woodburn, where are you? 68 overall. But trust me, man, this guy is not a 68 overall. Let me tell you that, man. What formation are we going to be in, man? Something very different than this. I want something with cams, but something with 2 strikers as well. I could run this. But that's a left mid and a right mid. What formation would y'all run? They like playing the cam position. Those 2 guys. I'm thinking of 4-1-2-1-2. I actually don't know what formation to run. I don't know what formation to run. I don't know what formation to run. I actually don't know what formation to run this team in. That's very interesting. I don't know what formation to run. Either way, that's where we're at right now. I brought in Madison as a young Englishman. I thought he would be really fun. I brought in Woodburn as a player that's gonna these two guys are going to dominate this midfield. Ladies and gentlemen, it's up to you guys to do whatever you guys want to do next. You please let me know in the comments down below. Who do you want to sign? Who do you want to get rid of? Who do you want to keep? What do you want to do? I'm down for whatever is clever. Our left back, it's going to be a lot like this. Left back goes into right there. I need a right back for sure. Center back is going to slot right into probably for Agbana. Rice is a beast. Woodburn, look at this, boys. A solid English young midfield. Woodburn, Madison, Rice. Yes, boys. Get in, boys. I need a right back, man. I need a right back. Antonio's a beast. I like what we got. Felipe Anderson is great. Up top, I'm feeling decent about it. Guys, it's been your boy, 889 Skills. Day one, I go and hit a release clause. I don't know if it was the right thing to do, but it's the thing I did do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, smash that thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. I love your faces, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this West Ham career mode as much as I am, because I know it's going to be a blast. We out of here. Booyah.